everybody, this is So Sexy with RPM Racing. Sorry if I sound a little frustrated. We're having an issue with the driver who just chooses not to show up because he doesn't want to. But hopefully soon we'll have an invite. Tonight we have 5 drivers with us with, I believe, Chastain Uchiha on pole. I believe. But some news. Arctic Gaming, his team has now switched to Toyota to pick up Chastain Uchiha, who is now driving the 54 in this series, while Arctic Gaming is driving the 18. So, and then we're going to wait for them to start up the lobby and send me an invite here while we're waiting. Hey, Wild, can you kind of like, unpause the timer and, invite me? But tonight we're missing Lone Wolf and Batting Chunk due to them having a different league race to race tonight. It's sad that we'll be missing them, but we got Kit Kat. And we're at, oh, by the way, we are at Atlanta with the national cars tonight. Tomorrow we'll be at Vegas with the trucks. Alright, there we are. But once again, this is RPM Racing League and So Sexy. Here's your commentator. Once again, we're looking for more commentators and drivers. If you want to join either one of those, go ahead and put it somewhere and kind of try to message us so we can get it set up. But hopefully we can load in here and get ready to see this hopefully good Atlanta race. Last time we were here, it was a terrible race. Absolutely terrible race. But hopefully that won't happen tonight. Never mind, we are getting Lone Wolf in. Is Chunk joining us too? Yep, there's Lone Wolf. Go ahead and mute me, Lone Wolf, and I'll mute you. And make sure, see if you can get Chunk in here too. We'll get back up. What was the qualifying order again? You third, Kit Kat fourth. Yep. I gotta mute Chunk too. Chunky, you gonna race tonight? Let me get everything set up first, Bob. Alright. So it was Chastain on pole. Sorry for the inconvenience, everybody. We had a little minor difficulty getting things set up. Yeah, I got it. Send my invite back to Jelly. Ugh. Waiting for him to join, then we'll send an invite to Wild and then Kit Kat and then to the party. There we are. So we'll have more drivers than I thought we were. We added 2 new drivers to the field. How much longer? We'll tell him that we're sorry we're gonna miss him, but hopefully he has a better truck next week's. Is Shunk gonna join us? I need to know if I can unpause it or not. Hmm? Oh wait, give him a second. See what he says. Once again, sorry everybody, we're trying to get everything set up, but we're having an issue. Gotta wait. Chunk. He's not. Alright. Chunk. Sorry. Alright. I'm about to leave the lobby. Send me an invite when y'all get set. Hello everybody, welcome to... Sorry. Welcome everybody to RPM Racing League here. Tonight we're at Atlanta Motor Speedway with the national cars here. Chasen Uchiha out on pole with some news. He is signed with a team. A team that was Chevy that just switched over to Toyota, so he has a team. He'll be racing with Arctic Gaming Motorsports with him and the 54 and his teammate and team owner in the 18 in National Series. So hopefully soon we'll get an invite here. Both of them are in this race. We have 2 drivers from BDR. Lone Wolf is in this race, and so is Kit Kat. So we should see some good racing tonight like we did yesterday. Hopefully it's not as bad as it was last time here we were in Atlanta. Obviously that wasn't recorded, but it was a very terrible race. But now we're loading in, so hopefully we should be able to see the start of this race. Hopefully I put stages on. I'm supposed to. Give me a second. But here we are with the start of the race with Chasen Uchiha taking early lead with the 95 falling behind. Hopefully we can see some good racing here because Atlanta is a track very notorious for tearing up tires. So we could see somebody blow a tire here and there, but it looks like Chasen Uchiha will lead the first lap with Jelly falling behind. I believe behind that is Kit Kat. Oh yeah. Kit Kat out here in the field right there. Followed by Lone Wolf, Wildman in a red number 16 paint scheme, and on the outside, it is the 18 of Arctic Gaming. But it looks like Jelly now is going to move to the inside of Chassis and Uchiha, but Uchiha will most likely have the run on that outside line off of the exit. Maybe not. Side by side. Looks like Jelly most likely will clear him, try to pull a slide job, but will the 54 try to pull a crossover? No, he won't. It looks like the number 95 will stay out in front. See if he pulls away here, though. That's a different story. Looks like he's going to slide up a little bit. Maybe he's going to get to him here. He will. He's there. Side by side again. There's the crossover we were talking about. Looks like Chassis Uchiha is going to try to get that run off that bottom line. Maybe Jelly. No, he's going to slow up. Jelly's going to keep the lead. And the 54 now on the back bumper of the 95. Does he try to make that move on the outside? Those two keep battling, they're going to tear up their tires. Like I said, Atlanta is very known for tearing up tires. But there's a huge battle up there for the lead between the 54 and 95. They look about even, but if somebody has the edge, it's the 54. He's a little bit faster. Just cannot get around the 95. But the 95 is just a wall around the track. Oh, and it looks like some issues with the 54, potentially. He spins! He's in the wall, and he's in another car, and that is a caution. It was his own team owner that he's in. There's a manual caution. Oh, and there's an endgame caution, so no need for a manual caution. Ugh. That is not what you want to see there. I don't know what happened, if that was a lag issue or if he just had some issues. But how it looked like a potentially a lag issue. Had to have been. Normally the car does not normally react like that. Now, Jelly is on the lead with the 18 to his outside. Let's see what happens here on this start. And green flag is back underway here in stage number 1. And side by side still with the lead. Looks like Lone Wolf is going to look down to that bottom line too of Kit Kat. Trying to take third away from her. Hopefully tonight we can see some good racing like we have been already. But it looks like Jelly's going to clear their second place. But he's got now 2 Toyotas charging at him from behind. Now it looks like Kit Kat's going to slide off of the pace. But Wildman is all over the back bumper of the 18. Maybe if Wild gets around him, we can see a BDR 1-2 and pull away with it. So we see that 54 catch back up. But it looks like that 18 is going to put the door to him. And he's going to get into the 95. 95 is going to have to let off there. But now they're... Oh, no, he's not going to force it 3 wide. The Wildman's probably going to try to do something to that 18 for what he did to his teammate. Side by side between teammates. Now they're single file. Everybody is now single file. They are still all right there together. This is still anybody's race. But it looks like Chassis Uchiha is going to make a move on Kit Kat. Can anybody get around that 18? This 3 Toyotas battling it out up front. Not the Toyota and then 2 Chevys. Now it looks like Wildman's going to fall behind. Can Jelly work his way around the 18, or will it be the 54 that gets around him? It looks like the 54 is going to get around the 95. It'll be teammates battling it out for the win. For at least of stage number 1. Maybe not. Wildman's going to put him up. Obviously not what you want to see. As Chastain Uchiha starts sliding back down. Obviously not what you want to see, but now the 16 and 95 side by side, not what they want to do if they want to catch that leader of Arctic Gaming. They're still side by side. Neither one of them is slower than the other. But it looks like Chastain Uchiha might put his 2 cents into this mix. But now Jelly's going to clear the 16. But he's going to ride that high line. That's going to allow Wild to catch back up to him potentially. Closes a little bit there. But here comes that 54. They've probably torn up their tires running side by side like that though. But Jelly was always on that high line, so I believe his tires are probably a little bit better than Wild's. See if he can go chase down that number 18. Running a little high, so is Wildman, but Wild's gonna run a little too high. He's gonna scrape the wall barely. Just a little kiss of the paint. See, that 95 is going to catch the 18, or maybe the 54 will catch his own teammate. How many laps to go in the stage, Wild? There's 3 laps to go in stage number 1. Gee, this race is going by fast already. Looks like that 95 is closing on the leader. Does he have enough time to get there though? That's the issue. Wildman having issues with tires. Probably many other drivers are too. Like I said, this track is very notorious for tearing up your tires. Very bumpy and very rough. Go ahead and change cameras here on Jelly. See what kind of line he's running coming to I believe the white flag? Yes, they are coming to the white flag of this stage. White flag for Arctic Gaming of stage number 1. Does Jelly have enough time though? Can he have enough speed to catch that 18? I don't believe he will. It looks like Arctic will most likely, unless something happens here. And Wildman blows a tire into the back. And Arctic Gaming will win stage number 1. Who 5th? Alright, so your stage points go to Arctic Gaming winning the stage, Jelly 2nd, Chastain Uchiha in 3rd, Kit Kat 4th, Wildman 5th. Did I say 3rd for Kit Kat? If I did, I meant 4th. Let's see here on this restart what happens here. Oh, looks like some issues for Jelly? What is going on? Major lag issues. Don't know what's going on there. Looks like Kit Kat's up in the lead right now with the 3 Toyotas are going 1, 2, 3 right now. 2 different teams, but they are still 1, 2, 3. The 3 trying to hold off that 18 and 54 Arctic Gaming Motorsports, but it looks like that 18 is going to look a little inside, but here comes the 95! The 95 is going to lose all momentum. No, he's lagging. Can't tell where he is. That is not good. Oh, and I think the lag is causing wrecks. What is going on with the 95? 95 lagging. But the 95 is the leader. I really don't like that thought. Oh! Oh! What? I am confused. Jelly just spun Arctic? And then he did it? But it looks like the 95 is still leading. Maybe he's losing some ground here. I can't tell if he's losing ground or not due to the lag. I don't like this. I can't even tell if Chastain's really behind his teammate or not. Alright. But if that is the case, it looks like Chastain is all over the back bumper of that 18. See if he can get to him here, try to pass him. He's going to get to underneath of him. See if he gets around him, though. That's a different story. And I believe he's still going to run side by side with him and potentially will clear him. But then he's got to deal with the lagging 95 if he does get around him. And that car in 4th is very used to lagging issues, knowing he lagged out of a chance of a championship last season in this series. Lost it by 1 position to NJ. But now, the 54 all over the back bumper of his team owner. Will he make a move? I don't believe he will. Let's go ahead and check through the field. I mean, Jelly's up front, lagging like crazy. Never won a full race in RPM. Has won a dual race, but that is it. He has never won a full race, and I can't even tell you if he is going straight or if he's sideways right now. It is so bad. But we're going to go to Wildman, apparently. Wildman running here 4th. Very consistent winner here in RPM. Now 3rd, moving around Chastain Uchiha, but has a very decent career here in RPM. Has not won a championship yet, but has many wins. Also lagging very bad. We're going to go to KitKat here, running 5th, I believe, out of the lagging issue area, but she won the Daytona race here in the National Series and in the Truck Series, and won Bristol in the Truck Series last week. Almost won yesterday at Richmond, but got wrecked, got shoved out of the lead by Wildman. But we're going to move on to the next driver, which is Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf had won last week here in the National Series at Homestead, so hopefully we can see him gather up his stuff and get back up to that front. Then we're going to move to Arctic Gaming, who is all over the lagging car. I can't tell anymore, it is so bad. But Arctic has 2 career victories, 1 in trucks where he won Texas, 1 in Cup where he won Darlington. Let's see if he can get tonight, if he can get his first National Series win. We're going to move on to the next driver and the final driver on our list, which is Chastain Uchiha. He has 2 wins under his belt, both in Cup Series. He won the Brickyard race at Indianapolis last season, and won the Daytona 500 race this season. We're going to go ahead and move to Arctic, because he's the one chasing down... Actually, no, we'll go with Chastain. Watch him. See if he can move anywhere near those leaders. See if he can figure out something. That lag is so bad. hopefully after this stage we'll probably try to back out and do a shorter percent of a race because this is ridiculous. We'll keep the stage points the same for how they finish, and they'll just do one big race to the finish because this lag is terrible. I was saying, wow, that after this stage we'll back out of this race and I'll create a new lobby and fix the lag issue, and we'll do a shorter race. But it'll be a shorter race, no stages. It'll be basically the third stage. And based on how they finish in the stage is how they get it. Hit that shorter. Looks like Chassis and Uchiha may be in the wall, but I cannot tell. Like I said, I was communicating with our driver communication that we're gonna, after this stage, after they finish this, we'll do a shorter version with the same, 3 times wear. We'll do basically their third stage. See what happens. They'll be invited to have how they finished in stage number 2. And if a driver lagged out, they'll get to come back in. But this server has been very bad, so hopefully we can get a better server to work with us. If not, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Something wrong with the 54. Looks like he's a little slow. Jelly in the wall, maybe? Nope. Okay, he's just going fast. Chassis and Uchiha going really slow around the track. Wait, is this the final lap of the stage? Why is Chassis and Uchiha going so slow? There's 3 laps here in the stage. It looks like Chassis and Uchiha is going extremely slow. But Jelly now is going to get around him. Now Jelly, I believe, is your leader. Right, Wild? Wild. Is Jelly the leader? Ah. 2 to go, I believe, in the stage. That 54 is extremely slow and in the wall now. Let's go ahead and check him on KitKat. We'll watch KitKat here, watch what happens here. I believe the leader might be out of fuel or something is an issue there with his car. Oh, KitKat around. Maybe? Yeah. KitKat's around. I believe Jelly is your leader. Looks like Wildman versus 18 right now, and the lag is making it look worse than it actually is. Is that the end of the stage? Who won? Alright. We're gonna go ahead and back out, and I'll send an invite. So we can get a fresh lobby. Hopefully it's not as laggy. If it is, that's what we're gonna have to deal with. But hopefully we have a very good final laps. But we're gonna go ahead and create the new lobby so they have a fresh new lobby. Hopefully that's right. Please tell me I did it right. Please tell me I did it right. Please tell me I did it right. Okay, I did it right. Let me go ahead and send an invite out to Jelly, since he is our driver who finished first. Then as he joins, we'll send an invite out to Wild. This will also give drivers a chance, if their setup was not good in the last one, gives them a new time to, new chance to, set everything back up. Send an invite out to Wild there. Now we go to Arctic. Soon as we see Wild Mambo done. Send an invite out there. Sorry folks, we are just trying to fix what happened. Crap, I forgot to pause it. So we gotta back out again. I accidentally forgot to unpause it while I was sending invites to everybody, and this is turning into chaos. I forgot to pause it. Now we're gonna go through this issue once again. Wild, we have to restart. I forgot to pause it. But once again having issues. Hopefully we can get it right this time. Sorry everybody. Don't know what's really going on. Hopefully we can figure things out here. Get it set up. I think I may have a multiplayer issue. No? Okay. Send an invite to Jelly, right? Yeah, Jelly wants the stage 1 winner. The stage winner. Then we go to Wild. Arctic. Send an invite there. Alright, that is everybody. As soon as Lone Wolf joins, we can get stage 3 underway. As soon as we get Lone Wolf, there he is. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it for them. back out, and I'll get an invite as soon as they're ready. Start history. Oh wow, if you'll send me an invite as soon as I'll start going. I know it's still going. Yes. Oh, sorry about the chaos that's happened tonight, folks. Had some lagging issue and then had an issue that was my fault. Normally that doesn't happen. Sorry about that. Now we wait for an invite. And we're back, and welcome back to RPM Racing League. Had some technical difficulties that we had to fix, so hopefully we can get this stage 3 undergoing here. With Jelly starting up front, Wild second, Arctic third, Chassis and Uchiha fourth, Kit Kat fifth, and Lone Wolf sixth. So hopefully we get to see some good racing there for this final stage. Wild auto saves. Wild. It auto saves from your last one. But here they go to the green flag for stage number 3, and Jelly is your leader. With his teammate lined up on his outside line, let's see what happens between those two. They have no Chevy teammates besides, well, any Chevy help all the way in the back. That is the only person. They are surrounded by Toyotas right now, which never happens. Arctic's going to squeeze a little bit there, but it looks like that Toyota line is coming for Jelly. Jelly obviously is going to be a little frightened to see 3 Toyotas working together right up in his rearview mirror. Because if one opens the door, they're all 3 the other 2 are gonna follow him. But it looks like the 18 is gonna go high while the other 2 go lower. Kit Kat now trying to charge and hold on for second. See if she can make a move for Jelly. Because right now she is the one to beat out of the Toyotas. Let's see what happens here. Jelly still holding off that lead. Now the 18 is going to lose his 2 Toyota helpers. But now the 54 all over the back bumper of the number 3 or is it the number 7? I cannot see. But no, she's in the wall. Now it's a side-by-side battle between Wildman and the 18. Looked away for 1 second and the entire thing's changed on us. But now Wildman under pressure from Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf on his back bumper. Now Lone Wolf trying to look a little bit low. Lone Wolf closing in on Wildman. He's there. Wildman now about to lose a position to the 34. Can the 34 get to him or will he not? 34 cannot get him. Whatever line Wildman is running, it is working. But here comes Kit Kat into the fight. Maybe she throws her hands in there. She's running 5th right now. See if she can make her way back up to the front here. Now Lone Wolf on the inside of Wild. Don't believe he'll have enough momentum to keep there, but there's some contact. Side by side still. I believe Wildman has the edge on him though. Wildman should get the drive off the corner better than the 34. But Kit Kat is watching them side by side and could potentially make the move for the pass on both of them. But while that's happening, we're going to... Actually, I want to watch this battle a little bit more before we go up to that front group. But now Kit Kat's going to make a pass on Wild. No! Contact! But now there looks like to be a battle shaping up for the lead here, for the win. Now the 18 is the leader. He clears the 95 very quickly. 95 is going to have to keep trying harder to get to that 18. That 18 looked to have very good speed off of that corner. Can Arctic show tonight that he can win? This will be his first win in a Toyota. But it looks like Jelly is not going to be able to keep up with that 18 there. The 18 looking to pull away. Maybe Jelly can try a different line to try to get that lead away from the 18. Looks like the 18 just had about the same amount of speed off of that exit. He just cannot close. Looks like the 18 is just smoother around the corners than the 95. He just cannot catch. If Jelly wants to win, he's got to pull out some sort of strategy to beat that number 18. Maybe not, because he just closed a good gap right there. I think he might be a little bit faster in 3 and 4. But it looks like some drivers going down pit road. Looks like 3 stayed out, 3 came in. Back to Jelly here, see what he's doing. He has closed the gap between him and that 18. See what he does here in 3 and 4. Being right in that draft in the middle of the corners does not help here. But it looks like the 18 is going to stroke a little bit. Oh, and he's going to put the 95 in the grass. Oh, that is not what you want to see. That is bad driving from that number 18. But the 18 is in the wall, slowing himself down. Looks like the 18 might be signaling that he's pitting this time by, maybe. I think Jelly might want to pit too to kind of keep up with him. No, he's not. He's got to keep going around. That's really going to hurt Jelly. He just really made a bad move there. That is a bad call from that number 95. But while that's happening, we're going to watch these 3. Kit Kat, Lone Wolf, and Wildman look to be a little bit spread out here, but they should catch back up together. How many laps to go in the final stage, Wild? See what lap we're on from Wildman. Looks like Jelly's coming up pit road to stand by. "30 laps to go here at Atlanta." Let's go ahead and have a view here with Jelly, see what's going on with him. Looks like he had damage. I don't know if he had that before before everything happened. I don't know. Let's see here. Jelly now down pit road. See if he gets out before... Where is he? Arctic now coming around off of 3 and 4. He's gonna hit the line. Is he out before? Oh, Jelly's gonna lose the lead majorly, I believe. Did he lap Arctic? Who's the leader right now? Who's the leader? Oh, and Arctic's around! Arctic's gonna take a spin. That is really gonna hurt, but Chastain Uchiha is the leader. Now Kit Kat is the leader. Oh, I can't even keep up with what's going on right now. But now this is the battle for the lead. Looks like Kit Kat will now be your leader. Can she tonight repeat what she did at Daytona? Can she hold off these boys behind her, get that second victory in this series, and lock herself into the playoffs? Right now, she is in the perfect spot to do so, with less than 30 to go. Wildman can put the pressure on her, so can Lone Wolf. They can easily get back up to her. So can that 54. He's got fresher tires. And Jelly looks to be really far behind. It looks like that pit stop did not pay off for him. Neither did it for Arctic. Neither one of them are up there battling for it. But Kit Kat now, once again, is still holding onto this lead. Can win this race. We're going to watch this battle for a second here between Lone Wolf and Wildman. See what happens here. But it looks like Wildman's in the wall. See what happens here in this corner. Looks like Wild trying to run a little bit lower than Lone Wolf. Just cannot get that hook in the corner like he wants. Kit Kat walking away with the lead right now. It's a big gap over second place. And now it looks like that 54 is catching. Let's watch him. Yeah, he's catching. He is there. He's running that middle groove there, trying to see if he can make something work out there. See if he can maneuver his way around these two cars in front of him. Looks like he's going to get around the 16. Here he comes. And the 30, will the 34 hold him off, or will the 34 let him slide by? This car is fast right now. And it looks like he's going to go to the inside of the 34, but will the 34 pinch him? No, the 34 is going to let him have the room. That's not good for Kit Kat. She has older tires than this driver. And the 54. That's not good for her, because now he will reel her in slowly and catch back up to her and try to take that lead away. Oh, looks like Kit Kat's slow. She might be pitting. I believe she is. Let's go ahead and watch her go down pit road. It looks like I think everybody might be coming down pit road besides the leader. I believe they were the only ones to stay. No, Arctic, the team made a call. Those two decided to stay out. That may not play in their favor. Now these drivers will have a little bit better advantage over them. See if Kit Kat can pull out on first. See what happens here down pit road. And now Kit Kat coming out. Kit Kat now your leader. Coming off of pit road. That may have been the race winning maneuver. She can't pull up immediately though, like she just did. They have to wait till the backstretch. That is going to be their final warning. If it happens again, they will be penalized. See what's going on back here. There's like a good gap between those three that came in together. I think Chastain Uchiha might pit soon. Yeah, he's pitting this time by. See where that 18 is. See if he's pitting. Looks like Wild may have had an issue. Nope, the 18 will stay out and will take the lead away from his teammate. That may have been a very bad maneuver. He should have pitted with his teammate there. Now, I believe Kit Kat is 2 laps down, but now 1. She should be able to get her time back and take that lead away from that 54. And that race maneuver may have gotten her the win. It'll be close. And Kit Kat will be your leader between those two. Oh no, well that wasn't Kit Kat. What was that? Oh, that was Arctic. Oh. But it's gonna be close! Kit Kat takes it! Now, that is the battle for the lead. Because the leader has still not pit. I guess he's kind of banking on a caution. And he might be the issue! And Arctic Gaming goes around. He blew a rear tire. Obviously not what you want to see, and that may have ended his day prematurely. See if this 54 catches Kit Kat, or if Kit Kat can win this race here tonight. But it looks like the 54 is catching. And that 7 is getting bigger. And that 54 is getting bigger in her mirror. 17 laps to go here at Atlanta. And Kit Kat is going to lose the lead. Chastain Uchiha will be your new leader. That pit strategy is really paying off. He just knows how to do what he needs to do to get that lead. Sadly for his teammate, that's not the case. You never know, anything could happen. He had one of the fastest cars last night at Richmond and lagged out. A similar issue could happen here tonight. Or he could pull Kyle Larson and blow a tire in the final corner and slam the wall. I feel like Kit Kat would really hope that would happen. But it looks like there's a pretty big gap between those two leaders. Where is Jelly on the opposite end of Jelly is on the opposite end of the track from everybody else. Arctic now heading down pit road here. We're gonna watch him since everybody's kind of spread out. Gonna see what happens here. Watch some cars go by. Oh, come on, give me a better camera, man. Then we can watch him in turn 1. But looks like a bigger gap now between Kit Kat and the leader of Chastain Uchiha. She is going to have to pull some sort of pit strategy to win this race. All she has to do. But now Arctic, that bet is a good bit down. That is your leader right there, that 54. Chastain Uchiha has never won in this series. Tonight could be the night for his first win. Running that high line there, trying to see what he can make. Seems like that high line has been the preferred line for him. Running that up there towards that wall has just been faster for him. Because that's just what he's been able to use to really gain against Kit Kat. I don't think she cannot. I don't know if she can run that line or not. If she can, she's just not doing it. She cannot make up that ground that she needs on that leader, but it looks like the leader's gonna pit, and she hits the wall. And she's through the grass. That is not good. And did she clip the back end of the 54? Wild. Did Kit Kat clip the 54? Ah, that is a heartbreak for Kit Kat. Since she did not hit the leader or hit anybody, that is not a caution. Heartbreak there. Oh. That is not what you want to see. That is really going to hurt her time. And then now if she would have made contact with the 54, that would have brought out a caution. That is not what you want to see there. Hopefully she doesn't have damage and can get back out before anything happens. What? Apparently, hearing from the track, Jelly has 2 flats. I don't know why he thought it was a good idea to keep driving. Kit Kat can't pull up. I believe she did gain time on the leader. I think, maybe? Where is your leader? Who's the leader? Somehow with that incident, Kit Kat is the leader. I don't know how. It's a miracle. Maybe Chassis Uchiha blew a tire going into pit road, gave him some damage. Now Kit Kat is the leader with about half the racetrack. I don't know what happened. Maybe you got something had to happen down pit road, because there's no way she would have gapped him that much. There's about a corner in between them, and now Jelly going another lap down. How many laps to go, Wild? Are you in the lead lap? But now Wildman's gonna be in second, trying to chase her down. 7 laps to go. Can Wildman do what he did at Richmond and mess Kit Kat up out of another win? Or will she show up tonight as the winner and lock herself into the playoffs? Coming around to 6 laps to go here. They're winding down the lap. This is the final opportunity for a manual caution. After this lap, only game cautions. And Wildman looks to be catching on Kit Kat. Looks like Wildman lost a little time there. 5 laps to go. No more manual cautions. Looks like Wild's faster in 1 and 2. Kit Kat's faster in 3 and 4. See where everybody else is. Let's see. Actually, you know, we could just kind of do this move. There's your 2 leaders. 4 laps to go. Can Wild catch? If he does he have enough time to get around her? They're catching a lap car. Will he move out of the way? Kit Kat now losing major time to Wildman. Wildman now less than a car length between. 3 laps to go. Wildman trying to make a move to the outside. Can it work? No, Kit Kat's gonna gain on him. But will he have the run off the corner? Two to go. They catch this lap car. Where does he move? Now Wildman back to the back bumper of Kit Kat. That's getting really intense. to 3 and 4. Arctic in the wall. White flag. Kit Kat up the track. Wild's gonna gain a little bit there. 3 and 4 for the final time. Here they go. Kit Kat in the lead. Wildman to the back bumper. To the outside. Not enough speed. Kit Kat will be the winner tonight. Kit Kat will win. What a race. Who got third? Wow, just tell me. Alright, we're going to go ahead and head to driver interviews. So we're going to have everybody unmute me, and I'll unmute everybody else. What? Why are you being like this? Come on. There we go. We're going to go ahead and start at the bottom of the list. Arctic. You got a copy?
What's up?
You got your audio included?
Yes, it's included.
Alright. Obviously not the day you wanted. Had a very strong run to the beginning with stage 1 victory. Kind of fell off the cliff there in stage number 3 after we fixed the lag issue. What happened, man?
What happened was I was having tire trouble because my back tire would go out before the first one and the front one, and and after all that is when everything fell off. Hopefully, good car. I mean, it was tight. It done what I wanted it to do for stage 1. Kind of got messed up in stage 2, and hopefully next week, we will come back and we will dominate another race. I want to thank my team and I want to thank Chastain Uchiha for doing a good job. Thank you, dude.
We're gonna go up, move up a position. Jellyman, you got a copy? You do?
Alright, I got it.
Alright. Second to last place finish. Won stage number 2. What happened in stage number 3, man? You're looking the fastest guy out there.
Well, once we reset the race because of the lag issue, it reset all of my settings, so I had to restart that, and then I don't know, it got tight, loose. I tried to work on it, and it never worked. Then I got 2 flats, which put me a lap down again, so it was a fun race, but just not what I wanted to see at the end.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and slide up to Chastain Uchiha. You got a copy?
Yeah.
You got your audio included?
Yeah, it is.
Very strong race for you. You were very fast throughout the entire race. You were the one to beat for majority of the race. What happened at that end, man?
Someone called me, and that's when that whole incident with Kit Kat happened, when I was pulling on pit road, because I don't know, I was getting distracted, so I was just going to go ahead and come down pit road, and that was pretty much ended everything.
Obviously not what you wanted, but we're gonna go ahead and move up to Lone Wolf. You got a copy, Lone? Alright. Third place finish, got a top 3. Was right there for majority of the race with Kit Kat and Wild battling out between them. Were you hoping that we're gonna get together or something to try to sneak past and get that winner? What was going on through your mind?
To be honest, it was a heck of a battle between the 3, the 16, and the 34, and every other couple laps, we were I was wearing out my tires, and next thing I know, my tires were about to blow. Went in the pits, blew the tire right as I entered the pit. Thank God it just went right to the pit where I could get my stuff set. We were having a great battle, and at the end, couldn't make it to the back of the 16 and the 30 and the 3, but good race by them. Couldn't get the job done, but had a great battle. Congrats to Kit Kat.
Wild Man left the party, so we will not get an interview with our runner-up finisher. But we're gonna go ahead and head to victory lane with Kit Kat for the 4th time in her career. How's it feel?
It feels actually really awesome. I can't believe it's been 4 times. It feels like the first every time though, but it feels really good. So
Locked yourself in the Xfinity Series playoffs tonight. You were not. Nobody really expected you to kind of come out of nowhere at that end. Everybody was kind of expecting it to be either the 1895 or the 54, and then here comes a little old number 3 car out of nowhere to win the race.
I mean, it was a really good race. You know, stage two really got me. I had two, like technically four blown out tires at the end. I was having a hard time getting going and trying to stay there, you know. But, you know, it's Atlanta. Atlanta's known to be one of those tracks where your tires fall off quick. So, you know, knowing that coming into Atlanta, it's about pit strategy mostly whenever you're coming in. So, you know, we had a really good pit strategy. We changed it up at the end, and it really worked. So I'm really proud of my guys, and I'm really proud of all these racers out here. They did an awesome job. Chastain, he was fast. Arctic, he was really good in the beginning. I know he had some problems at the end, but he was doing awesome. Lone Wolf and Wild and Jelly, you know, I drafted off of them, so I have to thank them, you know, being the only car out there for my team. So
Well, I was gonna ask you. It looked like you had some issues there with the 54 pulling on the pit road there. Looked like you had to kind of swerve out of the way and kind of went through the grass. Were you scared that was gonna throw your chance out of a victory away?
well, I saw that he was pitting, and at first I was like, well, he's pitting really early, one. So I was like, is he trying to do a different pit strategy? And then two, on top of that, nobody said, you know, he didn't say 54 is pitting. And so when I came up on him, I was like, oh crap. And so I turned and I went into the wall, and I was like, please don't let this affect anything. Like, I was kind of worried, but I was like, just got to push harder and get back up there.
Yeah. One more question. Was Wild catching you really kind of, putting you under pressure where you could have easily kind of made a mistake, or what was going there on those final few laps when Wild Man was right there at your back bumper, ready to take that lead away?
Well, I mean, me and Lone Wolf and Wild had a really big communication going. We were pitting together most of the time, and you know, we were waiting to get to like 8 laps of fuel remaining in order to pit. And so this last time, we were like, let's push a little bit more before we pit again. And we pushed a little bit more, and then the last part of the race, I was like, wow, we got to be careful here because we haven't been in this. This is uncharted territory for our tires, so we're really going to have to be really careful. And he did an amazing job. He pushed. I was like, it's mine. I wanted it so bad, and I'm glad I got it.
Yeah. Once again, you were the only driver to lock themselves into the playoffs in more than one series now. Wildman's locked himself into the playoffs and Cup Series with 2 wins back to back. Now you've locked yourself into the playoffs here in the National Series, and you already did it in trucks last week. Looking forward to tomorrow at Vegas, maybe trying to go for a 3rd win?
Definitely, I'm really trying to go for the wins, you know, really trying to work my way up, not just the e-racing, you know, portion of everything, but also, you know, my career in racing. And so really going for those wins is really, you know, something I'm being confident every time I go into a race. And so, you know, I'm really looking forward to Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a good track, and hopefully we can come back and get another win.
Yeah. Well, that's everything we have here tonight for RPM. So we'll see you tomorrow with Trucks at